Salam family, welcome back to class. Okay, I have a serious question. Is time travel possible? Most scientists say no, but if you get on a plane in London and fly to Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, you literally land 7 or 8 years in the past. Right now, the rest of the world says it is 2026. But if you look at a calendar here in Ethiopia, it says it is 2018. Wait, Did we just skip a whole era? Did I miss the last World Cup? What is going on? Today, we are decoding the Ethiopian calendar. We are going to find out why Ethiopia is the only country in the world with 13 months and why their Lent fasting is like the expert mode of Christianity. First, check to see if you're awake. Question: roughly how many years behind the Western calendar is the Ethiopian calendar? Answer: 7 or 8 years depending on the month. First, let's talk about the months. In the West Gregorian calendar, the months are a mess. January has 31 days, February has 28, sometimes 29. April has 30. It's chaotic. It's like someone cut a pizza with their eyes closed. The Ethiopian calendar is satisfyingly perfect. There are 12 months, and every single one of them has exactly 30 days. But wait, 30 by 12 equals 360 days. The Earth goes around the Sun in 365 days. We are missing 5 days. Enter the 13th month. It is called Pagume. It's a tiny baby month at the end of the year. It only has 5 days or 6 days in a leap year. That is why the tourism motto of Ethiopia is 13 months of sunshine. Not time. Question: how many days are in a standard Ethiopian month? Answer: 30 days. Follow up: what is the name of the 13th mini month? Answer: Pagume. Okay, so the months are different. But why is the year different? Why is it 2018 here when it's 2026 in New York? It all comes down to one question. When was Jesus born? In the year 525 AD, a monk named Dionysius tried to calculate the exact year Jesus was born so they could number the years Anno Domini AD. The Catholic Church adopted his calculation. However, the Ethiopian Orthodox Church and the Coptic Church in Egypt said, "Hold on, check your math." They believe Jesus was born about 7 years later than the Western calculation. Since the whole calendar counts up from the birth of Christ, if you disagree on the birthday, you disagree on the current year. So Ethiopia isn't living in the past. They just have a different start date for the timer. Let's simplify. Question: the 7-year gap exists because the churches disagree on the date of WHOSC birth. Answer: Jesus Christ. This gets deeper. For a long time, all of Europe and Africa used the Julian calendar named after Julius Caesar. But the Julian calendar had a tiny glitch. It was slightly off on the solar timing. Over centuries, Easter was drifting into the wrong season. So in 1582, Pope Gregory Catholic Church said, "Stop everything. We are switching to a new calendar." They literally skipped 10 days instantly to fix the glitch. This is the Gregorian calendar that America and Europe use today. But Ethiopia, they were like, "We didn't vote for that guy." They stuck with the ancient calculation based on the Egyptian Julian system. They refused to change their traditions just because Europe did. That is resilience. History check. Question: which calendar does the Western world use today? Answer: the Gregorian calendar. Question: which calendar is the Ethiopian one based on? Answer: the Julian or Alexandrian calendar. Since we are in February, we have to talk about Lent. In the West, Lent is 40 days from Ash Wednesday to Easter. But in Ethiopia, the Great Lent called Abiy Tsom or Hudayid is 55 days. Why the extra credit? Well, the Bible says in Matthew 4:2, "Greater than after fasting 40 days and 40 nights, he, Jesus, was hungry." So, Jesus fasted 40 days. The Ethiopian Orthodox Church does the 40 days. But they add 1. Zurid, an extra week of preparation at the start to honor the Heraclius fast. To Semana Hamamat, the final Holy Week Passion Week is counted separately. The intensity, and guys, this isn't just giving up chocolate. This is strict veganism, no meat, no dairy, no eggs. And no food asterisk at all asterisk until 3 p.m. 9 o'clock local time every day. It is a spiritual marathon. Let's see if you can handle the schedule. Question: how many days is the Great Lent in the Ethiopian Orthodox Church? Answer: 55 days. Follow-up: is this fast just about food? Answer: no, it's about prayer and discipline, but the food rules are strict: no animal products. So class, what is the lesson here? Just because something is different doesn't mean it's wrong. While the rest of the world rushes on the Gregorian schedule, Ethiopia moves to its own rhythm. They have their own New Year Enkudapash in September, their own Christmas Jana in January, and their own timeline. It reminds us that there is more than one way to view the world. And hey, if you ever feel like you're getting too old, just move to Ethiopia and gain 7 years of your life back. Thanks for watching. Malcolm Fasika, happy Easter in advance. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Class dismissed.